How's it going, everyone? Chris here with another Homefront weapon guide. Now it's been a bit quiet on the Homefront. Get it? Homefront. I've not been playing Homefront much recently, but I managed to get a couple of games over the last couple of nights. Trying to get back into it. I've been playing Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, and Modern Warfare 2. So Homefront's been a bit neglected, but I wanted to jump back in with my weapon guides, and I'm going to do the special weapon, the 870 Express Shotgun, which is only available either via pre-order if you pre-ordered the game before it came out, or you can now download it as part of the DLC. You can get it for 80 Xbox Live points or whatever they're called. So I downloaded this shotgun and played around with it. So let's take a look at its statistics. So the 870 Express Shotgun, or the Remington Model 870 in real life, is one of the world's most popular shotguns. It's used by civilians for home defence. Obviously in the United States, obviously in the UK, we're not allowed to wield shotguns in our homes or on the streets. It's also used for sporting purposes, and it's also used by military and police forces. And the version we see in game is a version with the Sure Shot stock, which looks pretty cool with the combination of a stock and pistol grip, and it's got the RAS rail and quite a cool grip as well. So it's obviously a shotgun in Homefront, the only one that's available, and it's pretty rare in that it's only available via pre-order / via DLC. So it is a bit out of place in that in Homefront it's got very large maps and every weapon's got long range capabilities, with the exception of this gun. So you're at a bit of a disadvantage, and you have to get up close and personal with everyone, but can be lots of fun. So being a shotgun, it's pump action, which means it has very high damage up close. It's got a low rate of fire because of that pump action, and the recoil is pretty moderate, but it's not too noticeable in that by the time you've pumped the action and you're ready for your next shot, the recoil's settled back on target. And it's got a pretty decent ammo count. It's not a weapon you're going to be going on super high kill streaks, because like I mentioned, you're going to be going up against people with long range weapons, so you're going to die basically. So the 870 Express Shotgun, it's good fun to use. I always love running around with shotguns. I've got a bit of a passion for shotguns, and do love running around with shotguns, whether it's in Homefront, Black Ops, Call of Duty, whatever. I do just love them. They always make them a bit unrealistic in that you know, to balance them they've got to be at very close range, whereas in real life you could take people out from afar with those shells. They've got quite a tight spread up to quite a long distance, but obviously they've got to balance these games. This does make it quite annoying in games in that you can often get hit markers on people even at close range, and it's no different in Homefront. It kind of reminded me a bit of Black Ops when playing with this 870 shotgun in Homefront, in that you can shoot someone first, and then they can turn around and shoot you back and die. It's kind of just very reminiscent of Black Ops, which is what really does my head in, and what's made me venture back to other Call of Duty games and kind of play around with Homefront a bit more. So it's fun to a certain extent, and then you start getting sick of it and you start getting fed up. So by the time I'd finished getting these clips, I was well and truly ready for ditching the weapon altogether. So let's take a look at recommended attachments. Now once you've bought the shotgun, the 870 Express Shotgun, you get all the attachments with it, which all consist of some kind of optic. Now you don't really need an optic on this weapon. Obviously being a shotgun, you can just blaze away from the hip most of the time, and you can kind of just aim down sights even without a sight attached. You just kind of see down the barrel of the weapon, and I think it just looks more badass without anything attached to it. But if you do want some sort of reticle, or you think it looks better with a sight, you can go with the red dot sight. Obviously you get these at 0 kills, and that you get it straight away. You also get the option of the holographic sights, and also the ACOG scopes, which is pretty unusual in that the ACOG scopes are quite a long range scope, even though the shotgun is a close range weapon. So you need to kind of be able to see the facial features of the bad guy to be able to take him out with the shotgun. So having an ACOG scope don't really make sense. So finally, let's take a look at infantry abilities that will best help you with your 870 Express shotgun gameplay. Now obviously it's worth mentioning, I think I mentioned it in a couple of the last episodes, but in Homefront you get a number of points to be able to choose your infantry abilities, and this number of points changes depending on what level you are at in the game. So some early levels you won't be able to get this set up. You have to work through the levels a bit more to get the higher allowance. So my three best infantry abilities go with, first up, Tactical Reload. You get I think it's around 4 or 5 shells in the kind of magazine. So Tactical Reload just speeds those up. You often require 2 to 3 shots to kill any one person. So Tactical Reload will just speed up those times it takes to refresh the gun. Second up, being a close range weapon, you want to kind of be a sneaky ninja and try and sneak up into the enemy's spawn, or hide away inside a building and wait for people to come past it near choke points. So Ghost will just help you stay off the enemy's personal UAV sweeps. And third up, being a shotgun, you want to be spraying it from the hip. So straight from the hip at 3 points is quite a good fit for this shotgun. Obviously, it just saves you having to take the time to aim down the sights. And the range is actually pretty good with this shotgun in Homefront in comparison to the shotguns in Black Ops. So straight from the hip, it just allows you to get those one-shot kills at a little bit further range than you might do without it. So that's the 870 Express shotgun. Give it a try. It's got some awesome sound effects to go with it, and it does make for some fun gameplay, especially on those smaller maps like Suburb or Big Box. I'll not mention any others because I can't remember the names. So give it a try, let me know your thoughts. Hopefully you can drop me a thumbs up on this episode if it allowed you to see the Express shotgun in action. If you enjoyed the visuals and my little review of it, it'd be always appreciated to get my videos a bit more widespread exposure. Stick around for more of these guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.